right, let me ask this question. What if I could tell you how to accelerate your dreams, to make things that you have in your heart come to pass sooner than later? Well, stick with me for the next few minutes here on Fresh Air for Life, and I'm going to tell you just how to do that. Get ready, set, let's go. Welcome out to another Fresh Air for Life. I'm Anthony D. Crawford. So glad that you have locked in with me for this particular episode of Fresh Air. Again, we just want to bring something, to your life that adds to you, brings some value, that gives you a sense of fresh air. Now, here's what we want to deal with on today. I want to deal with your pace and my pace of growth. There's things that you can do and I can do that can actually accelerate the dreams that are in our heart, the visions that we may have. And there's some specific things that if we do them, it adds great value and actually helps to speed up the pace of our dreams coming to pass. So let me share with you one that I think is extremely critical. That's all we're going to deal with on today. And that's simply this. Every one of us needs relationship with some people in our lives that's bigger than us, that's stronger than us, that's gone further along than you and I have already gone in. I like to say it this way. There's someone in all of our lives that is ahead of us, again, bigger than us in fulfilling the dreams that are very similar to the ones that we possess in our own hearts. There are some questions and answers, clarity that you need that, listen to me, you're not going to get it in a book. You're not going to get it going through classes. And for those of you that's like me that pray, you're not even going to get it through prayer. There's some things that are bound up in the hearts of some other people that you've been called to be in relationship with, that's the only place you're going to get the answers, that you are seeking. So when you learn how to value relationships, and in particular, the kind of relationship I'm going to talk to you about now, it will help to accelerate the dreams in your life. Now, what I'm really talking about is having someone in your life that is like a Yoda to you. All my Star Wars fans out there, come on, jump up on your feet for a minute, because we want to make sure we have a Yoda in our life. We got a Jedi Knight, someone who is skillful in the Force, someone who knows how to use the Force much greater and much better than we do. Now, this is a relationship that you need, a relationship that I need, and one that I have. And you got to make sure that you learn how to value it, learn how to pull upon it, because it is extremely important. Now, this is someone that you intentionally now are working with, someone that you're intentionally reaching up to, someone whose ways that you're making the decision to follow. Now, when you have this kind of person in your life, it brings so much, value to you. They've learned lessons that you and I don't have to go through. They've hit their head on the concrete, and you and I don't have to, because they've already done it, and we can learn from them. I don't know about you, but I like that. I like the fact that I don't have to hurt myself. I can learn from someone else's errors, someone else's mistakes, and then go ahead and continue to press forward in the dreams that, in this case, God has placed into my heart. So now, this is also someone you need to be thinking about that you can receive correction from and direction from. Now, this is an area that gets real dicey for some people because, us being told what to do, that can be a funny thing sometimes. But here's a case. If you're going to have a Yoda, you have to have your heart open where you can receive some correction from this person and you can receive some direction. So be open, stay open, and look for this type of person for your life. And then I would also say this. This is someone that you have to make the commitment to adjust for their schedule and adjust to their life. I have, someone in my life. I have a pastor. He calls upon me for different particular things and saying, hey, I want to invite you to this or invite you to that. I am looking for ways to move up whatever I had planned to the side. The only time that I may not do that, and he will know it, if it's really related to my family, something going on with my wife, my children, it's like, I had this already locked in, and that's one, watch this, that he's taught me as my mentor, so he clearly understands. But otherwise, most of the time when he sets up something, he doesn't even know about, the adjustments that I make, because I value him as my Yoda, my mentor, and it's really up to me to make the adjustments in my life for his schedule and for his life. Now, I want to give you three things, and I like threes. I think there's just something about threes. I want to give you three things to think on where this is concerned. Number one is this. Actively pursue this relationship for your life and force yourself to stay engaged in it. Now that second part is real key. You know, some of you listening, you understand this, that yeah, I need a mentor, I need a life coach, I need a pastor, however you want to describe it. But at some point, what I found in seeing is that people can get, disinterested after a while. Sometimes thinking that you pretty much know everything that you need to know from the person. I got news for you. There's still more in them for you. So yes, you want to actively pursue the relationship, but then stay engaged in it. Even sometimes when your emotions wants to try to drift and go a different way. Number 2 is this: relinquish control and stay pliable. Now, there's no way, listen, there's no way anybody can help you, anyone can help me if we're going to stay in control, where it always has to be our way. I like to say it this way. A lot of times we're looking for solutions, to problems and answers to questions that we're dealing with, but we want it to fit our current way of thinking. Listen, sometimes it's our current way of thinking that's the problem. We need someone who's not thinking like how we're thinking to say, hey, this is how you should start to operate. This is what you need to do. It will help to bring you into a greater place. And again, it will accelerate your dreams coming to pass. Listen, if you ever had a personal trainer, you don't get a personal trainer and then you tell the personal trainer, this is what you're going to do, to get me in shape. You're ruining. You're not going to get the benefit out of this. If you're going to get the benefit out of that personal trainer, you're going to have to be willing to listen. And let me use this word, submit to what they are saying. So now you got a mentor, you got a life coach, you got a pastor. It's the exact same way. You cannot be the one that's in control. You're going to have to stay open and pliable. Allow them to speak into your life and make necessary adjustments, and trust me, it's going to bring value to you. That's how you're going to get. I'm excited. That's how you're going to get the most out of the relationship. So listen closely to me on that, because that is very key. And then let me give you one more, the third one. Don't let others shame you out of pursuing this relationship. Some people will come along and be like, oh, it doesn't take all of that. And why are you doing that, following this person? Say, well, I'm listening to them because they're further along in their dreams than I am. That's why I'm listening to them. That's why I'm following. That's why I'm staying close. That's why when I get around them, I don't talk a lot. I'm listening because I'm trying to learn. See, when you talk, you're only telling what you know. But when you listen, you start learning what other people know. And some people are just not going to understand, the concept that I'm talking about, that you need a Yoda, because some people got a Yoda complex themselves. They think they're the Yoda and nobody can teach them anything. There are people all around you that can teach you lessons every single day. And let me say it this way, and God has ordained some people in your life to be your Yoda and to help to equip you, train you, and develop you for your dream, for your purposes, and for your calling. So when you do these things, it will accelerate the dreams in your life. It'll help it come to pass quickly. I'm Anthony D. Crawford. Thanks again for being with me on this Fresh Air for Life. Now, again, if you enjoyed this and you're getting some value out of this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave me some comments. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, so you can follow me there. And then don't forget to catch my blog every Wednesday as well, that you'll see on icsofl.com. Be blessed and have a great week and live in fresh air.